in the upper right. One of the few Protosses left. Can he get through this? He is.
New challenger, STXO Trap.
And in the bottom left, one of the most old school Terrans of all time here in the GSL. He is.
Master, Azubu Supernova.
All right. Well, Supernova's sending out a couple SCVs rather quickly, or one SCV rather quickly. Looks like we're going to have a proxy barracks.
This is a cheesy day.
It is a cheesy day indeed.
This day is so cheesy. We should get sponsored by Kraft Macaroni. Like this is.
Is that even real cheese? I don't even think it is. It's like cheese sauce.
Well, is this even real cheese? I mean, depends on.
Oh. Will this transition? Well, you know what? I think it's still cheese. It's just not maybe all in. This is still like a
it's just not made from real milk, Caitlin. Okay, let's see if he actually checks for this.
So funny.
It's about as real as the cheese you can get at Subway sandwich on your.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we do have a gas on the way, so could be a Reaper, could be Marauder.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Either is good here.
Yeah.
A lot of it will depend on what the Protoss decides to go for.
Hey, you don't really see Marauder pushes against Protoss anymore.
I wonder if they'd still be good, actually.
Well, you know, the thing is, every build that's ever good kind of rotates back in at some point because of the shifting metagame.
Yeah, that's very true.
But now that it's been scouted, we should see definitely Trap getting some units out pretty quickly. It is going to be a Reaper. We'll see how well he can actually do with this. And we'll also see if Trap wants to actually get aggressive off the back of this, because with no barracks here, this is very much a tell. Like, he probably thinks right now it's Proxy Reaper. And if he does do a counterattack against this, it could end up working. Especially something like a Proxy Stargate, which could be something that he's going for.
Actually, you're very smart. A Proxy Stargate would be super strong.
Yeah. Very low Marine count when you proxy a Reaper.
All right. Looks like we're just going to get the walling up over here. Meanwhile, Protoss's base is about to be under attack.
Well, the first Zealot comes out, but the thing is the Reaper can stay away from that so easily. The Zealot much, much slower. Going after these probes. Gets one already.
Whoa, nice nice dodge there.
Good pullback.
Really nice micro. This micro is so tight right now.
Now he's going after the Zealot, and this is actually what Trap wants. He doesn't care if he loses one Zealot. He'd rather lose the Zealot than, what is it, like 4 probes that would have been killed with all these shots. So Zealot's doing its job very, very well.
Yeah. And in fact, that Zealot can last so long, the Reaper was not even able to kill it. So now backing out here. And the end of this, harass is here.
Yeah. It's.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
No, it's not. No,
Okay,
it's
so
not at all. What?
He's actually fallen up with a factory that he's going to be floating in. And factory floats are actually super popular right now in Korea because Protoss has had like certain building placements they like. But you can see that Trap has already got a pylon in position to see something like this coming. Thing is, even if you see it coming, if you don't get something under it to prevent it from landing, it's still very dangerous because they will get Widow Mines out inside your base.
Yeah, and then you're just in a lot of trouble. And it looks like he's actually going to get up. Oh, that's really nice with these Reapers just drawing that attention over there so that factory can land.
And he's actually just making them on low ground, which is actually fine as well. I definitely did not expect that. But
yeah, same. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, and the Reapers actually pull the units back in while the Mothership Core is over here harassing, trying to figure out what's going on.
All right, and the factory has been spotted.
Yeah, he's got to be so careful now. He has to stop Widow Mines at any cost.
All right, the Reapers once again come in here to do some more damage to these probes.
Wow, this is some really nice multi-pronged harassment. I really like what he's trying. And
oh my God, I can't believe that actually.
That's painful. The Supernova was working on that Zealot for a reason, and that is definitely a part of it. The Zealot is going to be very good against that.
Well, the Zealot attacks faster than the Stalker does.
Yeah, it has way higher damage output. So the first Widow Mine being killed, that's very painful. You know what? Trap has just had some excellent defense here.
All right, looks like the Widow Mine's now going underground. Takes out that Zealot with ease. But I don't know if the Widow Mine proxy is really going to be that effective anymore. And then you have to ask yourself, did Supernova actually proxy too many buildings? You know?
Yeah. With the proxy factory, this means that he's not going... Like, he's probably going to lose the factory. He doesn't necessarily have to lose it, but it's really looking like he's going to.
Yeah, well, he's going to try to just commit here, but again, Observer's going to be out momentarily. Actually, really nicely done.
And now he's
with the
definitely
Nexus Cannon.
He's definitely going to lose the factory, which... Are we going to see a Stargate go up before he loses the factory? I really think we should. And, I mean, we should be seeing, I think, some Stalkers go down there to finish that off pretty quickly as well. I would really want to kill that factory.
Well, I mean, if you leave it out on the map, it can land, it can be repaired, which is what it looks like Supernova wants to do, and then you can put Widow Mines and other parts of expansions on the map. I mean, there's no real excuse for letting that get away.
And you know what? He sent nothing down after it, and an SCV is going up to meet it. So
I'm really surprised by Trap doing this.
I'm surprised
I
he put down
not doing this.
The fact that he put down the Nexus Cannon and then did not chase down the factory, that's what really surprises me here. Because now Supernova does not have to rebuild a somewhat expensive building.
Can you land the factory on the bridge there? Can you actually?
That's actually a very good question.
I don't actually know. Because this map is so new. Can you actually do that?
Well, I don't know, Tasteless. Actually, I have not.
Well,
I
put us on the spot right here.
No, I guess you made us look pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think we've seen anyone build anything on the bridge, on the road. I mean, cars can't get by if you can land it there. That's a real issue.
That's a real issue. That's a serious traffic jam right there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to go for Colossi now.
And, you know what? When someone... I wonder... I'm really trying to figure out what Trap's plan is here, because this all looks kind of standard and okay, but sometimes if your opponent like overdoes this type of pressure, you can get into a Colossus push and do a lot of damage, but he's getting the Twilight Council as well. So I don't think that this is... I think he's actually going for the longer game. You know, he's probably just going to go into like Blink Colossus. That's really the most popular way to play this matchup right now.
Especially when the Terran is behind fundamentally.
Yeah.
Terran did not get enough probes or do enough damage. And Stalker Colossus, if you just micro that right, you usually win if the Terran has less than you.
Yes, that's a very good point. And yeah, it's Blink. So this is going to be just Stalker Colossus, as you said, Tasteless. And it's a strong composition right now. This is what most people are doing in Korea, the vast majority.
All right. Well, they're both going to sit back and just mass up. Do have a little bit of downtime here.
Yeah.
Artosis talked to me, asked me something, man.
Well, Tasteless, I wonder, are you going to go to Busan this year? Go to Gwangali Beach?
I should go to Busan. I actually want to go to Jeju this year.
I went to Jeju last year.
I haven't been to Jeju yet.
Awesome.
I've been in Korea for over 5 years now. I haven't been to Jeju Island.
There are so many transplanted palm trees that shouldn't be there to make it look more tropical than it is. It's awesome.
I believe that. All right, well, he's coming up here with a small army, not stimming everything, just that small group in the front. You know, this shouldn't do much of any damage if Trap has, you know, even rudimentary Protoss unit control.
Yeah,
I mean,
that little podunk army, I don't think so, Tasteless.
Now, with these other two medevacs coming up here with the army inside of it, maybe it'll be a different story, but right now, with that one out there, it's not a threat at all.
Yeah, he's about to have two Colossus with Thermal Lance and Blink, as well as, of course, a Mothership Core and all these other great things, so...
All right, triggering out a Nexus Cannon before it looks like what the bigger attack would be is going to occur.
Yeah, but Trap is just completely on top of this. Look at that, moving into position. He knows what Supernova has up his sleeve.
And let's see if he can pull it off now. Trap coming in here now and immediately denied. Oh, he's got to be careful about that medevac.
Ooh, almost got it. Nice try there by Trap.
That was really good by both parties. I mean,
yeah.
The blinking away by Trap and then Supernova keeping that medevac alive. Now, Supernova is on 3 bases to Trap's 2. And he is now, Trap is getting Zealot legs and an additional gateway, so we may see him stay on 2 base for a while and just attack into the Terran's 3rd.
You know, I think that from here, Trap should probably think about taking his 3rd base. You know, he's got his Blink, he's got good upgrades on the way, charge coming, good amount of Colossus, secure a little bit more economy, and then start moving around the map.
Okay. Well, we're just now seeing very, very cautious play here, especially from Supernova. I actually really like the way the Supernova's played this so far, especially considering that his aggressive proxy didn't work out at all. He's shifted gears very nicely here.
He's got a really great economy. Everything's looking nice, but looks like Trap gonna actually do this push before taking that next Nexus, and does force a lift-off. Already, this is a very valuable push.
Now, there's a lot of Vikings up here and not a lot of Stalkers. If he does opt to chase him back, it could be a problem there for the Protoss.
It certainly could, and In fact, he is backing up now. I think he is going to take that third base. I do kind of like that little mini push he did, though. That was kind of frightening. Whenever Protoss pushes before that third Nexus goes up, you have to be careful. And he did force the liftoff. He did force him back. He forced the cancel of the morphing in of the not the planetary, but the orbital. And
yep.
I mean, nice move.
All right, a quick scan out here. He sees that observer coming over here. He should try to go for that as quickly as possible. And he...
That is an invincible observer right there.
I think that's the only time that noise will ever be made by me in a cat. Well, that was surprising. Mm-hmm. That was weird. Well, okay, so let's see if he gets the scans again and gets it. All right.
Yeah. Well, that at least tells him where those Vikings are, so his Warp Prism can go ahead and
see, if I
drop
wasn't paying attention there and I was playing and I did that as Protoss, or Terran, excuse me, I would have just assumed I got it because I saw the missiles fire out. Oh my god, he's pulled all his SCVs.
Wow, and he's hitting right before Storm, the perfect time. In the meantime, we do have Trap with this big counter. Well, it's not that big, but it looks like it'll get cleaned up in a matter of seconds. The thing is, this is a lot of units that could be in his army that are not.
All right, well, all these SCVs in the front here. Not a lot of Stalkers to defend those Colossi.
Trap has to
in
buy.
fact, one goes down.
Oh my god. He needs to just buy a little bit of time for these storms, and he gets it. The storm's going off. Not the best storms, not the most damage. In fact,
he's going to get both the Colossi. I think he's actually going to run Trap over here.
Yeah, he killed all the Colossi without them doing any damage.
In fact, he can land the Vikings now.
This is really
nicely done here by Supernova.
So
GG, wow.
And you know what? The crux of that was, Tasteless, was scanning that observer again.